come back in. Yeah, we got the new it's up right now. We only got a couple people in here. Let's give people a chance to get in here so we don't gotta repeat ourselves. But yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to do my job, yo. It is what it is. Yeah, so I saw about the whole I saw about the Casanova situation a while back. I didn't cover the story because I don't know who, like me myself, I didn't really know enough about GQ Casanova to speak on it. But I did have a feeling that it has something to do with the whole Tekashi situation with Tekashi and Casanova 2 times, and why that whole beef was going on or whatever the case was.
Yeah, I'm assuming now. Allegedly, I believe so, though. You know what I mean? Like, but I can't see. I don't understand why you be cool with a person. You go to jail, you come home, and you're not cool with him. Like,
that don't make sense.
They have no altercation, you know, they fight, none of that. So I don't understand that, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, homie a real nigga. Don't get it twisted. GQ Casanova a real nigga. I told you, them niggas was considered bagmen to me. I mean, like, I see them niggas that get their money and that hopping out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So doing what they doing. So it's not like he's some broke nigga trying to get on. The nigga was getting bread. Maybe he came home and his dad may have been how it was when he went to jail. But I don't understand what's going on. It's more to the story to me than anything, man. He ain't a hater. They was getting bread. I didn't sense no hate in him. Like, I try to make it clear to everybody. I'm being fair. I'm not just taking Casanova 2 times side. I don't know what happened between them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you that at the end of the day, GQ Casanova, he's right. He was scamming and he was getting a hell of a bag too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that's why I said it ain't really because he wants something that he can't get or attain. He was doing it before. He can do it now. My thing is, I don't understand why though. Like, why would you just come out publicly and yo, this and that, I'm the real Casanova? That wasn't an issue for you before. You know what I'm saying? Like, before it wasn't an issue about who was Casanova. His name was Cass. His name was Cass. So what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? That's that. In terms of Nuke, I don't think Nuke is necessarily co-signing anything. Everybody fuck with Nuke. Like I tell you, Nuke is my baby. That's my little brother right there, man.
Dude, I met him physically. I got good vibes off of him. He seemed like a good dude to me. I don't know what to tell anybody else. So, you know, it sounds like to me exactly what you just said. I don't really know the guy. You know him way better than me, obviously. I only met him once. But it sounds like what you just said. He was just standing next to the guy while the guy was telling his truth. That doesn't necessarily always mean that somebody is co-signing or somebody is, you know, they're trying to, you know, you could be standing somewhere with somebody and, you know, but not necessarily saying, yeah, you're doing the right thing, but you could be standing there saying, I'm not supporting the shit you're talking about, but you my mans, I'm supporting you, but I'm not necessarily supporting the shit you're talking about.
Facts, because that's why Nuke get blamed for a lot of shit. Like, Nuke is just, people see Nuke in the crowd, something that happened, that was Nuke in them. You know what I mean? And before I tell you, like, yo, keep my little grown name out your mouth, bro. You ain't see him do nothing. You know what I mean? Stop assuming that he was with that. You don't know what's going through Nuke mind. I can't tell you. That's my little brother. I love him to death. I can't tell you what goes through Nuke mind half of the time. He's his own man. Nuke is his own man. You know what I mean? He do what he do, but that wasn't what he was doing. He wasn't co-signing nothing. You know what I mean? He was just standing there.
That's the way I took it. That's also one of the reasons why I never did a video on it. Because look, sometimes you could look and see like what you said. These guys was cool when they was locked up. usually when somebody cool when they locked up, they usually cool when they come back out because they've had mutual experiences together. They was able to build the bond.
Cool. But they was cool before.
So they was just always been cool. Just all of a sudden now, like, so there's something else going on, something else happening. So, you know, maybe people need to step back a little.
And let me clarify straighten something out. Something that I dealt with him on yesterday as well too. You know, it ain't no nothing fraudulent about what I'm saying. You actually talk to him, advise him for a second too.
Yeah.
You know, it was actually him. You know what I mean?
No, that was him. That's a fact.
Yeah. At the end of the day, this is the thing right here, right? When he said only one person, you know, RIP to that man, he wasn't saying he killed Classic. He wasn't saying he had anything to do with Classic being killed. He was saying the only dude that ever put hands on him, and that was his upbringing. The Classic schooled a lot of them. Classic had knuckles. People that don't know Classic, the little nigga could fight. You know what I'm saying? And he, growing up, he could put hands on Casanova. I mean, you know, not on no way that he was bitching him, but that's how Classic was. If he fuck with you to snap, eventually you fought him. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, what? Cool, shoot the fire. So that's all he said. So, ain't nobody snapping with only one person, and he said what he said. He wasn't saying he killed that man. I'm gonna have to take this shit over here. That's Friday, right? Yeah, that's all that is, man. So let's clarify that. He didn't say he had nothing to do with Classic getting killed. He didn't say he killed Classic because you can catch him like, yo, said he killed me. He didn't kill. He didn't say that. He was saying only one nigga ever put hands on him. He said Classic. But we all know that Classic fight everybody.
But that's another thing that I be trying to express to, and this is not a knock on anybody. You do what you want with your channel. No disrespect. I'm not disrespecting anybody that makes YouTube content. I just want to be clear on something. I can't really, like, let's say I'm making videos and I'm talking about something that's happening in LA. I'm not in LA. I can't really, unless I have a direct link to the situation that comes about. I don't really understand the politics that are in LA. The politics in LA is different than the politics in the protocols and everything that people in New York do, just in general. And that goes the same for somewhere in like Chicago. That goes the same for somewhere like St. Louis. So a lot of times when people are making videos about stuff that's happening in New York, you know, you got to understand, you might not understand the politics of why something is happening. You only see that it's happening. You understand what I'm saying? So people got to be a little bit more open-minded to that. And that's why sometimes you see me not make videos on things, because the shit don't add up. I can make a video talking about how it don't add up, but it don't add up. So I don't make a video on it. I just, come on, we're not going to do that, Top Cuba.
Yeah, facts. And that's why I want to clarify that, because I think even GQ Casanova probably thought that he was saying, no, that's not what he was saying. Because I asked him, I said, yo, what you meant by that? He said, nah, you know, damn right. I didn't mean it that way or whatever. So he didn't mean that. He didn't mean to say that he had anything to do with that. Yeah. He didn't have nothing to do with that, none of that. He didn't say that. He said, he was like, yo, the only person, I mean, that went through it, basically that he fought, then attempted to put hands on him was Classic. Classic tried to fight everybody. If I'd have been hanging around with them niggas long enough, me and him probably would have fought. Because me and my cousin Prime, man, he rest in peace or whatever. He just passed away a couple weeks ago or whatever. I know you've seen all over the internet, RIP Prime or whatever.
Yeah.
And you still see Meek Mill saying RIP Prime. But me and Prime, at the funeral, everybody was laughing, telling the story about how me and Prime used to be in Miami, California on the strip and just start fighting. You what? That's my little cousin. So growing up, I had to make him fight. Like, yo, what, man, fight that nigga? What? Fight him, I'm fighting you. You know what I'm saying? And so, as he got older, nigga heart got stronger. He started really running around when he plucking. One day I said to him, "He spending on your CK, we'll put the big hand on you." I said, "What?" Oh, and we started fighting on the strip. Curie flying, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to have that person. That person Classic. That was me. You know what? Fuck that shit. Throw your hands up. And everybody in my family said, nah, that nigga always fighting like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just more older and mature now. So all he was saying was the only person that went there with him was Classic. may he rest in peace. He wasn't saying in a disrespectful way, man. That nigga got love for Classic. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it was. So I think G2 Casanova might have got tight. He took that the wrong way. He didn't mean that. You know what I mean? I don't got to justify for Cass. He just don't want to get the internet. Nothing to feed off for. He don't want to seem negative. Like
no. I respect that. Like personally,
because he learned from 6ix9ine situation, so he ain't doing it no more.
Yeah, no. Personally, I respect that. So, you know, hopefully I'll get an opportunity to speak with him. We can talk about some other shit. We don't got to talk about that, but I personally respect that. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, like bullshit, what everybody know about the bullshit. But yeah, so I personally respect that. It's all good. You know, I just hope the brother talk to me another time about some other shit. That'd be dope.
You see what he told you? He said, listen, when I'm available, she can't let you know.
Yeah,
you know
that's a fact. Like, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So that's he gonna talk to you, but he just want to talk about his career.
Yeah, let's do that.
And about future plans and goals. He don't want to discuss none of this internet shit.
Let's do that. You know? That's a fact.
Yeah. You know, and that's that. And that's what it was.
If there was a misunderstanding, it was probably on my part. You feel me? Because I'm gonna say what it is. You feel me? If there's a misunderstanding, it was probably on my part. I actually I like the dude. As far as I know, from what I see that he's been doing, you know, with the exception of whatever BS that happened inside of some other shit that happened, everything else I've been seeing him do is pretty solid. One thing could have just been a misunderstanding. And on top of that, I keep trying to tell you, I think that had to do more with not letting people know where he was at because they was shooting at him. So let's not forget about that. We had people running around shooting at him. So I probably would have been in the same fucking light in vain, just like anybody else. Yeah, so let's leave that alone. That's why I stopped covering that story, because I was thinking about that. Like, there's people right now that's locked up about to do time because they was running around shooting at somebody who didn't want no smoke with them, who was just trying to go on with his career. So, you know, shout out to everybody, not trying to throw shade at anybody.
Yeah, so anyway, man, you know, with that in a nutshell, I want people to get it twisted about G2 Casanova either. He ain't a lame nigga. He was getting bag. He was getting the bag. He was definitely getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. Like I just understand why. You know why the sudden occurrence of like the shit just happened. It occurred like, yo, this and that, blah blah blah. I don't understand why. Like I said, I don't know who said what. Maybe something was said and it was taken like. Casanova 2-time was saying he was the real Cas. I don't know how it came about, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You know, the shit is stupid, my nigga. And I hope G2 Casanova hit this shit. This is CK talking. The shit is dumb, my nigga. We probably all coming together to get the bag. And once again, I'm seeing a picture of separation. I don't get it.
And not for nothing, just going by I think he should keep going by GQ Casanova. Let's not get this confused. I know the difference between the two, but just going by GQ is dope as shit. I mean, just for people to just call you, y'all know what GQ is, right? I mean, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so, you know.
But they call the niggas GQ Casanova because the nigga's a fly nigga, though.
Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make.
You know what I'm saying? This is why I keep telling people, make no mistakes. The nigga was getting the bag. The nigga was a fly young boy, man. So don't think, I'm not taking nobody's side, bro. I miss being real. You know what I mean? From an OG perspective, Casanova 2-time, that's personally my little man. But as he had a pocket, my nigga, he had a pocket. Don't get that twisted. He'll tell you, nah, CK not going to sugarcoat it. If I'm out of pocket, CK going to say, nigga, you out of pocket, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he'll get dealt with for being out of pocket. I miss telling y'all that I don't understand, you know, the meaning of what he was, why the man said what he said and why he's doing what he's doing. But make no mistakes, he ain't no nigga that's just trying to get on. GQ Casanova, got the name GQ Casanova for real. He's a fly little nigga, man. Handsome little nigga, too. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day or whatever, you know, I don't know what really sparked the situation or the topic of conversation, but I will say this right here. The ratting part, I seriously doubt that, man. Son, no, he can't come back and flap us and show his face being an RAT. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt he would even went that way. And then how do you tell him something that you wasn't around for? He wasn't there for none of that shit. So I'm trying to figure out how do you do that? So like I said, if it's a fact, give us the case site. I don't want paperwork out of nobody's hands because they got fraudulent paperwork running around.
That's a fact.
Give me the case site. My lawyer name is Mr. Edelman. For people that know Mitch, they know Mitch handle his business in that Supreme Court. My lawyer name is Mr. Edelman. I'll send Mitch down there and he'll get the paperwork for me and we'll go from there. All right? How about that? Is that being fair?
It sounds like it's fair shit to me. That's a fact.
Yeah. So this way it's not like I'm trying to discredit G.Q. Casanova because he ain't no lame dude. He ain't no bitch nigga that somebody gonna get on here and say, oh yeah, you a bitch. Nah, we not doing that. I'm telling you, he a real nigga. He live wire. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like the separation. I don't like the beefing. That's what I'm speaking of. I don't like the fighting. I don't understand why they have a fallout. I don't like it.
I feel you on that. Shout out to Blackout Network Podcast for the donation. He says Corey King should reach out to GQ and just squash it.
I'm in the process of doing that. I'm doing that. I'm in the process of doing it now. You know what I mean? But don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't just trying to squash it. Something was put out there. It was a topic of paperwork put out there. So I'm gonna make sure that, you know, I'm just and you know and my movement too, and to make sure that the paperwork is not authentic. You know what I mean? Because we don't turn cheeks. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna turn the other cheek. We're not doing that. If something was laid down, or maybe whatever, and my little homie had a line, he had a line. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With all fairness, we're not taking nothing from neither one of them. But me personally, from my standpoint, I just don't think the paperwork is real, man. And who to say GQ Casanova put it out there? It could be another nigga that was waiting to try to stunt and to see him and GQ Casanova beefing and took that opportunity to put it out there to make it seem like GQ Casanova did it.
That's a fact.
These are the game how people play, face it. Oh shit, TK and GQ Casanova beefing right now. I'm gonna say Casanova here right now. Boom, put the paperwork out there so that people looking at me say, oh yeah, TK did that. And the reality of it is, GQ Casanova may not have nothing to do with that. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna be feeling around the board. That might be issuing a man a bad deal or a bad handle saying he did something he didn't even do.
It's a fact.
Look at it that way.
You gotta find out if the paperwork is real before people can even move on and try to do whatever. That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, because dude say, yo, he can't come back to Philly no more. Whoa. Pump
Wait,
his
what?
Bro. That's what they have a little blog. I forgot his name with the dead.
Okay.
He can't come back to Philly no more. This and that, and dude from Philly not gonna be working with him no more. Time out, bro. You didn't even know if the paperwork is real. How you see him out the window? If you could be a journalist, journalists do research. You know what I'm saying? It's called shepherdizing. You know what I mean? Journalists supposed to shepherdize and reference and cross-reference to find fact. You just heard some shit, you hop out the window, you calling the man a mouse, you calling him all this and that, you calling him a listening ass nigga. How about I call you a half a journalist, bro? you can't come back to Brooklyn if you ever been to Flatbush. You can't come out here if you can't come to Philly. How about that?
Shout out to Rio Martinez with the donation. He says, shout out to Corey King. Fairness is all we ask for. It's a fact.
That's it. I respect both of them, man. Both of them niggas is my little man. I just have a strong relationship with one, but it don't mean that I'm going to close my eye on a situation that niggas are calling it's a character call. They saying that it's paperwork. I just want to see the paperwork. I don't want to hear y'all calling them rats and that unless you can produce and show fact. I have an attorney, so therefore just give me the case site. Give me the case site and my lawyer pull it up. I'll pay for it. You know what I mean? If it's accurate, then the homie, you know what I mean? He gotta repent for his sins. You know what I mean?
No, they said 2 times can't come to Philly, not GQ.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, somebody said, Reaper Keeper said, whoever said GQ can't come back to Philly, who's speaking for Philly? Nah, they was talking about 2 times.
They're talking about 2 times.
I saw the video.
Yeah, they said 2 times. But my thing is, who are you to say somebody can't come through? And that shit is unfounded, bro. They get busy in Philly. I got family and people from Philly. They get busy out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Philly is like the mecca for that shit. The niggas is like really on that real revolutionary shit. I respect the niggas in Philly.
That's a fact.
But it don't mean that you're gonna be able to say what you want to say, you know, on your little podcast or whatever it is you call it, your little network, and you wrong, and then think you can say that. Well, guess what? He can't come to Philly. You can't come to New York. How about that? Now, if you right, then guess what? I'm all for it. I respect you. I know you Muslims, so salam alaikum. Takbir. You know what I mean? I respect you. But don't just say you can't come to Philly and it's unfounded. You don't have the paperwork in your hand. I saw some papers. You saw some papers. But did you see the case site? Because once it's in sight, it's case site. It's a case law now. Because the person was found guilty on such. That means that the people of the state of New York are getting so and so, and that's going to be it's going to be in the books. You know what I mean? Simple, man. You know what I mean?
It's a fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm being fair, man. I get love when I go to Philly. I come to Philly, man. You know what I mean? Niggas come out for me. They show me love. So it ain't nothing against Philly. My homie just like spoke for the whole state of Philly. You can't come to Philly no more. And whoa, time out, brother. Hold up, stop for Allah, Aki.
And yes, Classic did beat that case. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. So in there, whatever. I never heard that. I never heard that. And Casanova GQ gonna say, yo, GQ Casanova gonna say, yeah, nah. TK was Classic big homie. So he would have told me if Casanova or somebody else would have told him, he would have told me that. You know what I'm saying? He would have told me that. He stayed pulling up on my block fucking with me. He would say, yo, this nigga told on me. You know
all right, we gotta go out. You want to close with anything?
Yeah, basically, man. You know, I want to shoot this out to GQ Casanova and Casanova 2 times, man. Listen, man. Y'all gotta find a medium, brother. And which y'all can sit down, y'all can talk and find a resolution, man. Y'all can't do this nonsense, man. At the end of the day, bro, forget all that. We from Brooklyn, bro. This shit could have been talked out before it hit the tabloids and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's come together how y'all want to do it. Let's work this shit out and squash that bullshit, man. You know what I mean? For the dudes that's pushing fake paperwork or whatever, and we find fake paperwork, you know what I mean? You gonna be in the tabloid. We gonna put you on blast for being fraudulent and being fake.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Don't do that, man. And that goes for GQ Casanova too. A nigga can't say he can't go to another state because we ain't jacking that either. How about that?
How about that?
How about that? So if nigga say GQ Casanova not valid, he can't go somewhere. I want to say actually forget you. You know what I mean? And Casanova 2 times, he can go where he want to go. You don't got a problem with that? Forget you. Now, if the paperwork is real, then homie has another issue on his hands. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be dealt with. But we not dealing with that. It's fraudulent. It's fake. Not as far as him and GQ Casanova, they have to find a medium to squash that, man. So with that said, you know, peace and blessings, man. Everybody out there, man. You know what I mean? And as I always tell you, man, live your dream, pursue your dreams, man. You know?
That's what it is, my brother. Always appreciate having you on the show.
Facts, man. I appreciate it, man. You know, the people out there, man. Shout out to all y'all that's in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all too.
Yo, we need to get together. We need to get together and do our own thing. You already know what I'm talking about. We need to make that happen.
Yeah, facts.
We need to make that happen.
So this is what we do. We already got certain dates lined up when we're going to sit down and meet.
That's a fact.
Put it together, whatever, and we go from there, right?
That's what it is, my brother. Enjoy your day to everybody. Much love. Later.
And you too. Peace, beloved.
Okay. This shit is crooked as hell. Corey King was on the line. That shit was crooked the whole time, and it was that easy for me to fix that shit. What the hell? Anyway, shout out to Corey King for calling in as usual. Good stuff as usual. Good stuff. I'm gonna tell you one of the things that I really like about Mr. Corey King, and that is he knows I'm trying to stop the cursing and stop the N-words, and he wasn't even using them. Like, that's how you know somebody that's like, we see the bag, we trying to get to it. You feel me? Or we see the way that we can improve. There's things we trying to do in this world. You feel me? Anyway, yeah, we got big things planned over here at the BBN Network. We've always had big things planned over here at the BBN Network. Now we can just focus on them. Anyway, yeah, definitely. Once again, we don't know if that paperwork is real or not. People need to stop acting like any piece of paper somebody show you with some writing on it, it's got to be the truth. You don't know where that person got that paperwork from. You don't know what ulterior motives anybody might have. You don't know. Let's get to the bottom of stuff before we start assuming. Yes, he spoke really well. That's a fact. Let's get the bottom of stuff before we start assuming. The reason why I'm not gonna finish the Shotty series that I started is because Shotty came out and spoke. So since Shotty came out and spoke, there's really not much reason for me to break down the paperwork any further. Maybe I might go back to it, but they removed most of the charges. I did have one more entry that actually speaks on the 2 charges that he actually had to cop to. That's the April 3rd shooting and the April 21st shooting. I actually have one more. The episode 2 actually spoke about those 2 incidents. So I don't know. I might put it out. I might not put it out. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, all we need is the case number. To everybody that's saying that they got paperwork, you shoot me the case number. How about that? You shoot me the case number. We'll go check it out. That's it. We're not going to be running around just calling people snitches and we don't have no evidence and no proof. You can't do that. You putting people's lives in jeopardy. You putting people's families in jeopardy. You taking people's names away from them for no reason. We're not doing that. No one's calling who a rat. We're saying that we don't even know if the paperwork is real, Mr. Reaper Keeper, as far as the paperwork on 2 times. That's what we were discussing this whole entire time. And as far as who cooperated, who are you talking about? Is he talking about Shotty? I always said that I wasn't gonna call 6ix9ine a snitch until we seen the paperwork that said that 6ix9ine was a snitch. I was one of the main people that said you can't call 6ix9ine a snitch because he's cooperating. I said that. These other, maybe 1 or 2 other, Jordan Tower said it. I think Real Talk Media said it. I'm not sure. But everybody else was calling him a snitch when they said cooperating and snitching is the same thing. I was one of the few people that said cooperating and snitching is not the same thing. So don't ask me why I'm not calling Shotty a snitch. I need more. I said that in the 6ix9ine situation. I need more. Now, all of these people out there that was saying that 6ix9ine is snitching when he was just cooperating, at that point, all we knew about was cooperating. Go ask them those questions. Not everyone. I didn't run with that. I got proof. My videos are still up. Got time date stamps on them. My video is still up when I was like, he's cooperating. We need proof to find out whether his cooperating was snitching also. Hey, don't come here beefing with me about what somebody else did. That's like when I don't consider none of y'all my girlfriend, but that's like when you got a girlfriend and she busy mad at you about what her ex did. Like, what? Where you get that from? Yes, I did the snitching after we found out he was snitching. Absolutely. After we found out, without a shadow of a doubt, that 6ix9ine was snitching, I started the series, The Snitching. That is true. Those are facts. Because you could be cooperating, just telling on yourself, and nobody else is getting in trouble because you're telling on yourself. Okay, I'm not talking to Reaper Keeper no more for a couple of minutes because he's asking me questions that you got to ask other people. I'm not saying those things. So why are you asking me the questions to things I'm not saying? Why does he do that? He do this every day. He asks me questions to shit I'm not saying. Why do you do that? Anyway, we gotta go. I got some stuff I gotta get into, and I've got some videos I gotta go make. So we gotta bounce. So look, I love y'all. I want everybody to have a good day. Yo, why don't y'all bring something home nice for your significant other? And if you got like a kid, a couple of kids, bring them home something nice. You know, maybe an ice cream cake or something. You know, maybe, you know, if you got a lady, old lady, she like flowers, bring her some flowers. You know, got a little girl, go get her like a teddy bear. Like, you know, they don't got to be expensive. But you know what I'm saying? Why don't we bring something home? Why don't we bring something home for the people that we love today? Let's do that. Oh, you getting your kids the BB and hoodie? Make sure that y'all all take a shot with them shits on. Put them on. Send me the picture. All of y'all with them on together. We don't got pink. I'm gonna go Lincoln pink today. I'm gonna go Lincoln pink today. And we got new merch. We got some new allegedly merch coming out. I'm gonna show y'all it tonight. Well, unless you go to the site regularly, then you're gonna see it today after I put it up. Anyway, yeah, everybody treat yourselves. Treat yourself too if you don't got nobody. Just do something that, you know, do something. Get something for your significant other. Spread some love. You understand what I'm saying? Let's do that today. Let's spread some love. Positive vibes. That's a fact. That's all I got on this one. I want to thank Corey King for coming on the show. Yes, I don't usually blow up to y'all when I speak to public figures, but yeah, Corey King already said it, so I'm gonna let y'all know. I actually was talking with Casanova 2 times yesterday. Seemed like a solid dude. I hope to be able to talk with him again, hopefully about his career or whatever it is that he wants to speak on. Hopefully we could get him on the line, or you know, meet him somewhere physically, and we could talk about some stuff that, you know, makes him happy. It is what it is. Let's get it. Anyway, I gotta go. So like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.